Hey everybody, and welcome to the channel today. We are working on
a real car for once.
Yeah, we're working on the Olds 88. We're going to change out front spindles and we're going to throw some bearings at it and hopefully get it running sometime this year in the next couple weeks. Bruh. But right now, we're going to change out these spindles and hopefully get it rolling again by the end of this video.
You just gonna throw stuff in my car, though?
That's right. I'm gonna throw stuff at your car. We're gonna start on the driver's side first because that's the worst side.
Yeah, the previous owner, he was starting to do the brake kit and just decided, nah. So I decided I'm gonna make it worse.
Yeah, you made it worse, all right.
I didn't do anything yet. I'm not saying I won't make it worse, but I haven't started.
Yeah. So, just so you know, these are magnetic.
You know they're gonna love that audio.
Yeah, if it falling and smacking.
Yeah, you should leave that in. Headphone users, beware. Oh, if y'all haven't noticed, we got microphones now because I bullied him into buying a microphone.
Yes, you did.
Okay, it's hard to... Does it really need to be that high?
For my jack stand fit on
Oh. Safety first.
Safety first. Well, safety third.
I don't even own a jack, actually, or jack stand.
We'll say safety first, but safety third.
You should get him closer just to see how bad this actually is.
Oh yeah, we will.
So most wheels are supposed to, you know, just hang out and do all sorts of normal stuff and just stay stationary. They're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, it's a little wore out.
There's no bearings in there.
Yeah, I can tell there's no bearings in there. That's why we're changing hubs out, hopefully.
I don't know if they fit. I just bought them.
You might need a battery.
How are you just going to give me a tool and not give me
I didn't give it to you. I put it up there for me to get the battery, and you just happened to grab it.
Jeez, man.
Where are my... Where's my box? There it is.
Okay. All right, so good news. It's the same bearing or ball joint setup.
Same ball joint setup. Bad thing though is the spindles that you got, the steering is in the front, not the back.
Okay, so we put the hubs on opposite sides.
As long as it doesn't hit anything whenever we turn,
you know,
we should be fine. We should be able
that is not important right now. What is important is making sure I don't have to spend real money to do things.
Here, grab that and see about shrinking it down so it's more. No, I'm saying. There's bearings right there and right there.
Oh, there is bearings. Neat.
It's just that they weren't
Good.
bolted in like they were supposed to be. So whoever did that was janky.
Well, I think what happened was they decided they weren't going to do the thing after starting the thing and just kind of put everything back together.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's a very weird setup.
I hope that was as trauma-inducing as possible for everybody watching.
The dropping down?
Yeah.
So we got to figure out, first off, is our gap, our spacing here is going to be the same there.
I measured it. It's close. It's off by an inch.
An inch.
An inch.
Okay.
Which is within
An
specs.
inch wider or an inch narrower?
I believe it's wider. But it's within spec. I Googled.
You Googled, yeah, okay.
I did all of the proper checks.
Okay, so what we'll do is take our tie rod free, our nut up here free, our nut down here free, and we should just be able to pop it out and then be able to hopefully set this one in there and see if everything lines up. My only fear is going to be our shaft size here is going to be slightly different than our shaft size for these.
Well, as long as the thread starts, we can get a wheel on it and address that later.
And I have a micrometer. We can measure out sizes, and we can order whatever size that we possibly need, and get it going more that way. So.
Oh, that looks more than an inch, I think.
I got a tape measure. Let's pop this one off and we'll see. Well,
okay. Yeah, let's take it off.
Yeah, let's take it off and see. Or not take it off. Let's measure it first, because I hate to take it off and find out that it's not going to be anywhere near what it's supposed to be. So from top to bottom, we are about 6.5. So from top to bottom, we are 6.
Okay,
we're only
so
off by half an inch, which is great.
I measured it with cardboard, not a tape measure, so that's
we're
eye
pretty
measuring.
good about that. Get that out of the way. And I thought that was attached or not attached up there.
I have no idea what it's for, but it's been there since I bought it.
That size. Looks like we probably need some 7. Well, this is going to be standard. I was going to say grab a 17 mil, but it's going to be American.
What size do you need?
3/4 maybe? No, not 3/4. What's between 9/16 maybe? So we're gonna pull this.
I love how organized you are.
That isn't my full toolbox.
I tell you what,
I'll bring the big boy toolbox up here later.
what I can give you
Yeah, I don't remember if I have.
is vice grips and the 3/4.
Bring me the 3/4. Oop. Let's see. Huh. Would you looky there? That's 3/4. That's 3/4. And that is bigger than 3/4, so that might be an inch.
All right.
We may need the hillbilly speed wrench.
Hillbilly speed wrench.
You know what that is?
Crescent?
Yes.
You sure you don't want a pipe wrench? You got that too?
Nah, speed wrench would be fine.
All right. This thing sucks. What is this, hobo freight?
No, I got a black one somewhere.
Oh, this is
That's
worse than
way
hobo
better
freight.
shape. That's tiny.
Yeah. Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. We'll be right back.
What the hell?
Last, but here's a 7/8. I bet it's a 7/8. Do I have all the hardware for it?
You put this on the lug nuts, and then you put this on the spindle, and you tighten it, and it pulls. Whatever. They didn't get to see that part.
Huh. Ah, I'm losing the microphone. Ugh, I'm gonna have to find a different place to put that mic at, because
Click, clack, microphone check. Put it on your collar. No, that's. Put it on the yeah, clip it right there.
yeah, but I don't know if it's gonna muffle it.
No.
The magnet here, actually, just take the magnet off. That's what keeps catching. So, magnet is off the microphone. I need a small hammer. See if I could pop these ball joints free.
Hey, you got it.
Got those two. That's gonna sound really good on the microphone. Sorry, guys.
Actually, these ones, I'm pretty sure they have a decibel range where if you exceed it, it muffles your sound, so it might actually sound good.
Well, that'd be nice if that's the case.
For anyone curious, the microphones we have chosen are DJI. They have been recommended to us by a few people, so...
Plus, whenever I upgrade to a better camera, which is going to be a DJI, they'll work with it too.
Yeah, sorry about the camera. We're working with what we have at the...
Yeah, we're using my 360 camera for this. It works fine though.
Yeah, in the beginning, it was me, Nathaniel, and Mike. We all were like, you know, we have some pretty cool cars. I bet people would want to see us fix them. Maybe not, but we were hopeful. So we're just kind of doing this for fun.
Funsies.
Although everybody can agree my cars are the coolest.
Alright. Yeah, I got a feeling that that upper is going to be way too small. Yep. How does this go in there?
Oh, you can just break that off.
It's just a rubber stop, ain't it?
Yeah.
Trying to get all the dirt out here so I can see. I think you gotta knock some rivets or some bolts out, and this whole piece will slide out.
So what's holding this up here?
Diameter size. The upper ball joint, which isn't the greatest, it's a little stiff. It's small, and the bottom's a little too small too.
Can we bolt it together for now and worry about that later?
I mean, yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just bolt it together so people can see. Okay, so what I decided to do was hunt the junkyard for something that was similar to a 1950, I already forgot, 58.
Oh.
Oldsmobile. So what I come up with was an 84 Silverado front spindles situation. It's close. It's not perfect.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to put the tie rod's the wrong size. It's not long enough to come all the way through that spindle. Now we can grind it down, but grind down the thickness to make it work.
We could do that off camera, or we can just get proper tie rods later.
You have to probably. And another thing too is with putting the passenger side on the driver's side, your tapered hole is facing downwards when your tie rod is.
Oh, is that the passenger side?
Yeah. So unless we unthread it, or we might be able to flip it.
Yeah, we'll need to flip it
to make it. But the angle, I just don't know about your angle later on. I don't think it's good. Would hit anything?
We can move stuff because that sway bar is not.
The sway bar's right there in the front.
Or steering rack, my bad. It's not in the way. I mean, we'll work with what we got.
Yeah, it's not like... So, the upper ball joint is close in size, and the bottom is close in size. I mean, enough that, yes, we could get it where it's rolling again.
I can buy some tapered shims.
I've never even messed with those before, so...
My buddy was telling me that's something we might end up having to do, so I'll talk to him about that. But, yeah, let's just go ahead and get it on and see how it looks on the ground to see if this is even an adventure I want to do.
Okay.
So we'll need to unadjust the tie rod so that it can come out so that it can go into the top.
Correct. Well, the bad thing is, though, is that shaft is not long enough to go all the way through.
You don't think so?
No. Just saying we may have to grind this, the tab here, almost half to make it where it's... See how thin it is on here?
Well, we'll grind it. It's fine. It's not hurting nothing. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
We have to put the original back on. That's the worst that could happen. But it looks like somebody's already modified it before. Just look at the aftermarket bolts there. Come on, why won't you thread back on?
Yeah, this car was well loved before I picked it up. They ran out of love for it.
Then you beat it up.
I didn't beat anything.
Why is this not wanting to thread back on? I didn't hit the bolt or the head of the ball joint. There we go.
Well, see, I love this car. This would not be the Rihanna to my Chris Brown. Okay.
Making pop culture references, right?
Is that still a pop culture reference? I feel like that's for like old people now.
I don't know.
Now everybody's like watching the Minecraft or whatever.
Watching
Fortnite, sorry.
Fortnite. You're above my pay grade right now, so.
Hey, you still play 007 on a Nintendo 64.
Hey, we don't hate on 007, okay? That was what I grew up with.
I bet you used to play with the short guy, you piece of crap.
Hey. Ooh, that sun is hot coming right through the freaking door.
Well, wouldn't you know it? It's a giant fireball in the sky.
I don't need no sass from you, sir. Here I am, slaving away on your car. Could be doing my own projects, but no.
I'm sure the 5 people who are happy to see an Explorer get started will enjoy it when we get to it.
Hey, not just the Explorer. I got that 53 Ford out there that I can start working on too.
Oh, do you have stuff for it?
I got a frame I think I'm going to put it on.
Well, then why the hell aren't we doing that?
Because I haven't went to go get the frame yet.
Oh. So you don't have a frame?
It's out at my dad's little property.
So you don't have a frame?
Not here, no. All right, that's on there. Rotor.
And bearings?
We're gonna go grab me bearings.
Yes, master, I do that for you.
That's right. You're my juice boy. Go get my juice.
Okay. You don't always need to buy new parts on Saturday, but when you do, you're just really gonna just ruin my sales pitch. You don't need to always buy parts on Saturday, but when you do, go to AutoZone.
No, not AutoZone. VautoZone. Yes, AutoZone, O'Reilly's, wherever we get cheap parts from right now.
Actually, you know what's sad? I went to AutoZone first because it's by my house, and they didn't have everything I needed, so I went to O'Reilly's. And you know what? Wouldn't you believe it? They had everything I needed because they are the best parts store of all time.
Remember that.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
I just really love
We are just having fun right now.
I just really love O'Reilly's. What do you want? Why are you pointing?
My bearing packer back there. I know, I'm fancy, dude. Bearing packer. Well, if I can get it to separate from itself.
Back in the 1800s, people would just put a glob of grease on their mitt, and they would just kind of caress the bearing.
I've done that a time or two. It's not fun.
It's my favorite thing.
Yeah. I can just take this and do that, and guess what? Done.
Ain't no way. You serious?
Yes.
That's all it takes?
Yes.
How much is that? Where'd you get it?
I think I got it off of Amazon years ago. When I say years ago, I mean years ago.
Big dog, I think you might have just made a believer out of me. That's all that took.
Yeah, it's not much.
Wouldn't that be funny if I got the wrong everything?
Yeah, it would be, but you know what? We're going to just go with what we got.
Yeah. Anything's better than what it had, right?
That's right.
Remember when you're putting bearings in, or gaskets in, tap them lightly, otherwise you'll destroy them.
Just get a big old mallet and just bah!
Yeah, just blast them in. Who cares?
That's right.
If it ain't leaking, it ain't working.
Where are you rubbing at?
Oh, did I mention I found these on the ground because they were the only ones out there? Oh, wait, you were there.
I was there.
Yeah, we went looking for spindles. There wasn't a single one out there, but lo and behold, there was a full set just laying on the ground with good rotors and everything.
Where am I rubbing at? Oh, right there. Okay.
You know what's crazy? When we get this mounted, we could just pry it with a pry bar.
Pry what with a pry bar?
The dust cover.
I like to get it working now.
Jesus. You just suck
Look
the
at there.
fun out of everything.
See? Nice and no scrapey scrape.
Oh, wow. You still suck the fun out of everything. I can't get over it. That thing is so cool.
See? All the
That is just the coolest thing. It beats having to...
yes, it does.
And then sometimes you still don't get it all the way.
When I used to work at the auto shop, there's a reason why I bought it. Because I got tired of having to pack bearings that way and taking hours to do bearings on stuff instead of taking little time at all.
No kidding. Alright, you make sure to audibly tell them how to do this, because a lot of people screw it up and scorch bearings.
You just tighten it down nice and tight.
Just get it all the way.
Hork it down on there.
180 foot-pounds.
That's right. Tight as you could possibly get it. Alright. Yeah. Now I need that crescent wrench I told you I have.
For what?
For the size. 'Cause I don't think this one goes big enough.
Yeah, it does.
You liar.
It's a 22. These new ones, that's either a 21 or a 22. I saw that.
Oh, I bet I know where it's at. Plus, if you look, so the toolbox that we're working out of, I've had since I was a kid.
Oh my god, this is terrible.
And if you look at it, I think that one has a weld halfway through it. That's been ground off and then put back on.
That was a little tight. Jeez. The worst pair of pipes.
That's why I said I don't like them.
All right.
Don't believe Nate what he's telling you though.
Why would I believe you again? All right.
Not like I used to work on cars for a living. Now I just do it for funsies, which I don't know how much fun it really is.
This is the funnest time of our lives. Where the hell is the...
Last place I remember using it was whenever I was using my acetylene bottle. I took it off of the acetylene, or took the cutting torch off the acetylene.
I can't see nothing. I need glasses.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get the dang thing in the hole. But you got this thing so greasy, I can't find a hole.
Well, why do you keep tightening it?
I'm not. I'm wiggling it around. Here, use this pipe wrench and you do it, mister.
I have to, because I don't know where my... it's bugging me.
Oh my god, if that's the hole, I'm just a moron. Alright, boys and girls, don't do drugs. Give her a good wiggle, make sure she don't make no noises.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's good.
I think it's good.
Use some politically correct pliers and you bend... Okay, don't do that. You just bend this over and...
Hey, I got a question.
Huh?
Did you buy caps?
Alright, so when you're buying parts, make sure you actually buy caps because you'll get water all up in your spindles and it'll just cause problems. Luckily, this thing ain't going down the road for a while, so we don't need to worry about that. But make a mental note because I'm going to forget.
Don't worry. Whenever I go through and edit the video, I'll remember to remind you to buy the caps we need.
And just like that, hub is mostly on. We got to figure out how to get that on there.
Yeah, we got to figure out how to get that on there. So we may pause the video and
yeah, they don't want to see or hear that.
Get the grinder out and grind that down. We'll mic it out to how deep we need it. You what?
Yeah, giggity.
Giggity. Oh my goodness. So let's do that.
Man, how you think it's gonna be, old girl, with some disc brakes? You ain't never had that before, have you? I'm treating you right. Don't catch on fire, please.
Yeah, we'll grind that down. We got stuff around here in case it does catch on fire. So we'll be back later. Are we flashing red?
Yeah, we're good to go.
Are we good to go? Look, I finally found my big crescent wrench I was looking for. Of course, it was in the back of the freaking Mustang. Exactly where it doesn't need to be. So
while you were gone, we ground down all the things we were talking about, the tie rod end, and there's a little nugget that was keeping us from turning the wheel.
Now we're going to loosen up this and hopefully get this spun 180 degrees so it'll fit through there. Hopefully we don't have to grind it any more than what it already has been ground.
It took a long time.
Oh, that spun way easier than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, buddy.
I thought I was going to have to fight it.
No, I told you it was put away nicely.
How'd you looky there?
Oh, I did a good job. I wish my dad was alive to see this. I did it, Pops. He'd have said, finally.
All right, so take our wrench here. Snug it just a smidge.
I think once we get this project done, we'll do a hillbilly alignment and call it good from there.
Yeah, because I think right now, without looking at the other wheel, how straight it is, this thing is pointing this way just a little bit. And that could be just because of where the old spot where the tie rod connected to is probably farther back, which would kicks the wheel out straighter.
We can loosen it a little bit since it's so easy to turn.
Yeah, we could see if the whole thing will turn compared to just the one side. So let's.
I wouldn't plan on it, but
There's so much grease on it, it may. Whoever messed with it last, they
oh, like I told you, dude, they love this thing.
they made sure that everything had enough coating of oil and grease on it everywhere. I don't know if that's good maintenance or if that's just the oil leak.
Remember, boys and girls, no matter what it is, you can't go in dry. It'll destroy everything.
Yep, that's gonna slip if I try to do that.
Yeah, can you don't strip my bolts and nuts and because they're older than both of us combined.
Maybe. Yep, that's not gonna. We need actual.
And just loosen the damn tie rod. It's fine.
I don't know how much thread I got showing on the tie rod.
It's got there's no thread showing. It's pushed all the way in, and there's like this much on the tie rod.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, I can loosen that back up, pop it back out.
That's insane that this thing just went together like that.
This side, at least.
Well,
We still got a whole another side to worry about.
yeah, but it's all the same. I'm not helping as much today because I feel like I ruined the last video. That's close.
That's pretty close. Let's try a little bit. See, it's still kind of loosey-goosey in there.
Well, yeah, we're gonna need to get we'll need to get a Silverado tie rod.
We got to make sure that the shaft size is the same. You're gonna have to look up online and see.
I'm gonna get an adapter. I'm gonna get a sleeve and a tie rod adapter.
Okay. You know they
don't make those.
what?
I'm gonna have to make it.
Oh, okay.
But it's not like it's a piece of equipment that's gonna have a bunch of weight on it at all times.
Yeah, but still don't want it to break while you're driving down the road.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna use pewter fittings. I'm gonna use grade 8 fittings, but I'm gonna make something.
All right, cool. So that's on. That's on. Pretty much, we could throw the wheel on and
Let's see how it fits. All right.
see how it fits. Yep.
I'll go grab the wheel.
Yeah. Let's use.
The one with air.
Well, I could fire the air compressor up, but
These don't hold air.
we also, well, you're changing tires too, though, so that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but we also want to be able to push it through the yard
Yes,
while we're working.
we do
on
want
it.
to push it through the yard.
Yeah, those only went on there so I could see how they fit.
Yeah, we're gonna have to adjust some more, but
How bad is it?
I don't know how straight your steering wheel. Well, your steering wheel's upside down right now.
Oh,
So if we
wait, no, it wasn't.
now it's right side up.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Look, the symbol was upside down. Now it's right side up.
Oh. That's right side up? I hate that. That looks so stupid. Grant, send us a steering wheel. They're like, I don't even know who you guys are. Shut up. It rolls too good. We fixed it. Now I can't just put the wheel on again.
I'm just hoping that the bolt pattern's the same. You said it was.
It is the same.
Okay.
Jesus.
I could have swore Chevy pickup for 5 on 5.5.
Yeah, no, they're 5 on 5. What do you think this is? A Ford?
No, Ford was like 5 on 4.5.
Oh, I'm thinking a Dodge. Who cares? All right, it's not a Chevy. I also don't like Chevy.
Where's the battery? You used it in the drill.
It's in the grinder.
No, No, the grinder doesn't have it right now. And the drill. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. And now, you remember that wobble? Oh, don't worry about that. That's tie rod. We'll deal with that later. Actually, I think the wheels are about the same.
What for?
Compared to the other side with the way it's turned, I bet they're about the same.
I don't think so. That right side's sticking out pretty far, ain't it?
No. No, it's about the same.
All right, so this one's cocked out to the left. This one is more straight on, maybe a little to the left also.
I got astigmatisms, so it's about the same.
Okay, well, it'll roll. How about that? That's all that really matters right now. Trying to get this where it rolls in and out easier than what it was rolling in and out.
Bro, it took all of my butt to push this thing. So, and then we required his.
We're gonna jack it up, drop it on the ground, hop to the other side. All right, guys, so we got this all put back together. As you can see, the passenger side is on. The driver's side is on. We'll do a little walk around real quick. It is just a smidge taller in the front now because of the way that the spindles are.
We definitely need an alignment.
Surprisingly, it did work. I kind of doubted Dustin for a few, but it did work out.
They call me the luckiest man alive.
Yeah, you're lucky, all right. So we're gonna get this pushed out for you, and get it pushed out for me so that I can get the Mustang back in here, and we will go from there.
Bro, this is the worst alignment I have ever seen.
Yeah, I know. It's horrible. We'll put it right.
All right. Oh, yeah.
The hell? All right, turn left, or straighten it out. That's as far as she's going, bud. Maybe. There we go. All right. Have to move the tractor, don't we? How's them tires looking? This side straight?
Yeah, straight, yeah. Pretty straight.
Straight-ish.
There you have it, folks. We put some old dirty truck hubs on this bad girl. Some fine adjustments we need to do, but she'll do for now.
Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. We got those mid-80 front spindles put on. Well, we're not 100% done with it yet.
It still works.
It still worked for the most part. Thanks for watching along in this video. It's definitely a lot of work that we put into putting those on there today. So like and subscribe and come back for the next one. Thanks.